across the country. I'm Dr. Simarjeet Makkar, Associate Professor at Atlas Skill Tech University, and your host for today's sessions of the Faculty Development Program on AI Tools for Learning and Excellence, jointly organized by the Association of Indian Universities and Atlas Skill Tech University, Mumbai. It's my absolute pleasure to introduce our first session of the day, AI for Content Creation and Lesson Delivery, led by the ever-inspiring Dr. Sarika Chauhan Shekhawat. Dr. Sarika Chauhan Shekhawat is an accomplished academic with over 2 decades of teaching experience. She currently serves as an associate professor, branch counselor of IEEE Atlas Student Branch and AIU Atlas AADC Center Coordinator at Atlas Skill Tech University. Prior to this, she served as Chief Academic Officer at Vidya Lankar School of Information Technology, leading initiatives that fostered academic excellence and innovation. With a PhD and MPhil in computer science, coupled with master's degree in computer applications and computer science, her expertise lies in programming and web technology. A recipient of Excellence Teacher Award at the Star Education Awards 2023, Dr. Sarika has conducted numerous FTPs, MOOCs, refresher courses, and workshops across reputed institutions. Her prolific research portfolio includes award-winning papers, a published patent, and 2 authored books. She's also a senior member of IEEE and has played key roles at the IEEE Bombay section and IIT Bombay's EdTech Society, advancing technology-driven learning practices. Please join me in warmly welcoming Dr. Sarika for her session on AI for content creation and lesson delivery. Over to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. And it's wonderful to connect with you all again on day 2 of our faculty development program on AI tools for teaching and learning excellence. So today's session is all about how we can use AI to simplify and elevate our content creation, especially the presentations. So today we will explore some amazing tools that can save you your hours, boost your creativity, and help you engage students better. So let me just start asking you one question. How many of you are using AI for content creation or the PPT? And any tool, you all can just type it in the chat box if you are using any tools. If you can mention, so we can say any positive reply over here. Okay, ChatGPT again, Grok, Napkin, Gemini, okay, beautiful AI. There are many. Okay, Claude as well. We have Gamma, Prezi with AI, fine. Yes. So I can see the ChatGPT tops on all the other AI tools, right? Midjourney as well, I can see that. Yeah. So many more. Canva AI, Kin AI, of course. So let me just start by, understanding why the AI is such a powerful game changer, especially for the educators by us for content creation. The traditional content creation when we were doing, it has been always a very time consuming, right? We used to spend hours, especially formatting the slides, adjusting our text boxes, searching especially for a perfect image. And after all, that our focus generally shifted from what we were teaching to how it looks, right? So that's exactly where the AI steps in. So it automates those repetitive tasks, help us produce professional quality results in minutes and not hours. So instead of worrying about the layouts, we can focus entirely on our new ideas, our teaching, and even on our students. So, here, just think about your last lecture presentation. Can you just tell me how much time did you actually spend on the design without using AI? Right. Roughly, if you can just tell me how much time you people generally spend for presentation or for preparing the presentation, of course, without using AI. The old times when we were preparing the presentation using a simple presentation slides, 40 to 1 hour. Yes, of course. Yeah. 2 hours, 1 hour to make PPT without Gamma. Yes, of course. Any other? 2 to 3 hours. Yes. So many people, like I can see that, your people are talking about the day. Yeah, depends approx 2 hours, sometimes more. It depends on, of course, the content creation, right? Yes. So when I talk about, the AI, here the AI has literally, simplify our work, right? The work which we were doing in hours is, just giving us in minutes, few minutes, if we can talk about that, right? So here today, we are going to explore several AI-powered presentation tools which are available. And if you can see, this is a list, and the list is like, you can see, I have just selected only the few AI presentation tools over here, but the list is endless. There are so many AI tools are available, but these are the top AI tools. One of my favorite is Gamma app. So here, each tool has its own unique strength. So if I'll have to talk about an example, the Gamma, this is an all-in-one presentation platform. Then we have a AIPPT.com, which generally turns an idea, or if you have an documents, right, it just converts that into the ready-made slides. We have beautiful AI also, where you can focus on design, especially the storytelling part. Then we have a Decktopus, SlideGo is also there. They have a great templates available for the presentation. Then we have the Story AI, which helps narrative presentation like in a storytelling manner. And you all might be aware about the Microsoft Copilot, right? This is kind of an integration into your Office 365. If you have a Pro version, so this will be integrated into your presentation, that all your apps, like the presentation of your creating, the PPT, PowerPoint slides. Even the Copilot is integrated with all the other MS Office 365 apps as well, including your Word, including your Excel as well. And of course, nowadays, the Gemini we are talking about, that is a Google product. So of course, if you are using the Google Slides, you can make use of this Gemini to, the Gemini, again, it's kind of an integrated into the Google Slides. You can make use of that for the AI. This is kind of an AI integration to the Google Docs, Google Slides, or the Google products. And of course, the Canva AI, that is also a magic AI features, which is combined both the presentation as well as the video creation. This is also there. So here, there are so many tools. We are going to explore the main important, or you can say the few tools. Yesterday, you all have seen, like, the previous session when Dr. Suman Madan has talked about different prompts, right? So many people I can see over here have, the type, or they are using the chat gpt for, especially for the presentation. So let me start with the chat gpt, right? Giving a different prompts. I just request all the participants to be interactive and just practicing the same thing along with me. So when I have to talk about the different tools, let's talk about the first one, which is your most favorite, that is the chat gpt, right? So when I'm talking about this, you can give any prompts. An example, I'm just taking a simple or common topic, that is an Indian knowledge system. So if you have to give the prompt, simple prompt, I can just type it like create a presentation on Indian, I'm just using Indian knowledge system, right? Simple prompt I'm just giving. And if you want the downloadable version of it, you can also give the second prompt and give the downloadable presentation file. Or maybe if you wanted to see the slide deck thing created by ChatGPT first, you wanted to maybe, improve your prompt, or you wanted to make some changes in the prompt. So you can see over here, the content has been given. Title slide, introduction, objective is given, okay, core domain. So this is like overall the general topic I have given. So I'm just getting the slides. So this is fine, like for me. And again, as you wanted to make any changes, you can, of course, improve your prompt, or you can just make the changes, the prompt. When I'm talking about this, here, we can simply give a simple prompt like give a downloadable GIF, downloadable PowerPoint for the same. And it is asking also for the same. Give a downloadable PowerPoint for the same. Okay. So now it is analyzing the same. Just wait for a minute and it's just analyzing that particular content. It takes time. If you just compare when it is giving you some images or the particular file, takes time for analyzing. You can see over here, the link is given. Let's download the same. Just download and open. Let's see. So you all can see over here, this is a plain PowerPoint slide, the same content converted into different slides. You all can see over here, right? So all these details got converted into a proper slides. It's given 14 slides for the same, right? So here in the PowerPoint, as I told you last time also, like, the Copilot has been integrated where you can make use of the Copilot here if you wanted to add any details or some kind of a presentation, just you wanted to summarize this particular presentation. So you can just give that particular prompt to upload the same file if you would like to use the same, this one, or you wanted to add the same, you can make use of this, right? And even if you can see, this particular slide is very, very basic. Can you all see that, right? So there are no template provided, or you can say there are no formatting applied to this. So there are one more integrated tool, or I can say the AI integrated tools, which is available in the PowerPoint itself, is a designer. The designer simply will give you a particular slide. If when you're adding an example, this particular slide will give you different designer ideas. Can you all see that over here? There are different designer ideas for the same PPT, whichever you like. So an example for this, I like this one. I can just simply select that and the slide, this particular template will be applied to this particular slide. So this designer again is an integration to the presentation itself, right? When I'm talking about this particular, the plain slide, again, the ChatGPT has limitations. It's giving you the content, even it is giving you a simple, the plain PPT in this particular format, right? There are different tools or the template which we can use in other tools. An example, the Gamma, right? To change the template or to change the design. So when I'm talking about this designer, again, the limitation is I have to go to each and every slide. And then accordingly, I have to select the particular template, right, from the designer, the suggested by the designer, right? And the same thing we can do by uploading this plain PPT or the slide, right, on a different tools like a Gamma. The same thing we can make the changes or this formatting will be applied. So let me just show you that particular feature. For example, this is the same PPT or the PowerPoint slide which I'm using. Okay, just making the simple PowerPoint slide. Let me just share the link also with you all. This is a Gamma app. Very, very useful and very easy one. The link is available in the chat. I hope you all are able to access the same. This is a Gamma app. Of course, the login will be required. You can log in with your Google account or the Gmail account, any account you can make use of. After creating that account, this is like my account. This is an interface where you will get different options over here. Now, if you see, for creating any presentation which we have created in ChatGPT, either you can create with the AI, a single prompt. When you create, or when you click on create with AI, you can see over here, there are 3 different options which are available. But before we'll use that, I just request all the participants to create at least one presentation slide, or even the lecture notes or whatever you wanted to create, keep it ready, the 2 files. As an example, I'll just create the lecture note or the summary, we can say the presentation summary in the Word file. So I'm just using the ChatGPT again, give presentation summary in a downloadable Word file, right? So that we can just see the difference in a different apps. So by the time it is just giving us the file, and oh, you all are from which subject or the domain, if you can just type it in the chat box. So today you are creating a presentation on which subject? If you all can just type it in the chat box, please. Yes, so this is the summary which we have got for this particular presentation. We just save it here. Okay. So we have got the presentation of the summary in a summary format, so that I can show you different options in Gamma. So we have now, one is my Word file, and the second one I have is my presentation, right? So I just would like to show you that. For that, let me just see about your domain. Okay, ma'am. So what I have done, I just repeat. We have simply given a command or the prompt on the ChatGPT for Paritha ma'am. Yes. So we have just given a simple prompt, create a presentation on Indian knowledge system, right? Using a ChatGPT, a simple prompt. So we have got the different slides. Am I audible properly to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
So I think
Yes, ma'am.
maybe,
Clearly audible.
yeah, maybe Dr. Suresh, there's some technical problem. Yes, connectivity problem maybe from your side. Others are able to hear me clearly.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. So for Parida ma'am, I'm just repeating. Okay, yes, sir. So you can just try and disconnect and connect again, sir. Join the meeting. Yes. So here we have created a presentation, and then simply we have given a simple prompt for downloading the same presentation. Right? So we have just given a simple prompt like give downloadable PowerPoint for the same. Now, if you see here, you need to click here to download the India Knowledge System presentation. The PPT, you can see where we have the PPT, but it is very basic PPT without any design. We have used a designer, which is available in the PowerPoint itself for designing this particular slide. And then I'm just showing you the demo on the Gamma app. The link I have shared in the chat. Again, I'm sharing the same. So I hope you all have logged in on the Gamma app. A simple login with the Google account or Gmail. How many of you have logged in? And if you can use the same after login to your Google account. Can I get some reaction from the participants? If you're ready with the Gamma app after the login into your Google account. Yes, everyone? Yeah. Yes. I can see the replies in the chat. So here in the Gamma app, if you all can just see over here, there are different options which are available. So there is a option where we can create a complete new presentation, the same prompt which you have typed in your chat GPT, right? With a single prompt, you can import the files, your presentation file, your Word file, and the presentation will be generated. Right? So I'll show you all the options in all the types or in all the formats. So if you'll see, I've just simply clicked on Create with AI. Now, if you see over here, either we can paste the text in this particular option, the first option, paste in the text. You can create whatever you have just downloaded that Word file, right? You can just copy paste this one and you can use this particular option. The second one is for generating the text from a single one-liner prompt in a few seconds. The third one is to import the file. Maybe it can be a document, your Word file, or your presentation, or any web pages. Right? So we can just start by using the first option. Right? So I have just copy pasted my text. The first option is paste in text, where I have just copy pasted my text from that particular Word file. Just pasted that particular content over here, the presentation summary, which I have just downloaded from the ChatGPT. And of course, you all can, refine your content. You need to review the content. You need to make the changes or adjust the updation. For the demo, I'm using it. But you all can, of course, you're the expert of your subject. Need to verify the content as well before uploading it directly. That is very, very important for all of us to do. Okay? I hope people have done it till here. So I just simply copy paste it. Now, when you are talking about this, when you are pasting the text as well, you can see over here, there are different options, right? You want to, when you're pasting that note over here or the text content, you can just select what you want. Right now, I wanted to create the presentation. So I'm just creating a presentation. I'm just clicking the presentation. I'm selecting the presentation over here. And then if you'll see, there are different options. So what are the options over here is, the option says that what do you want to do with this content, right? Either you wanted to generate from the notes only an outline, right? You wanted to take only the rough ideas or the bullet points, right? Or the outlines. You wanted to do that. Or you wanted to summarize this long text, the document, right? Then the third one, again, you don't want to make any changes. Your text is perfect, right? So when you feel that this particular text is perfect, you don't want to make any changes. You wanted to preserve whatever text you have pasted over here. You can select the third option, right? So you need to select these options. I'll just show you the different options available over here. Again, this is kind of, I'm just selecting the first one, that is generate from notes or an outline. So once I'm creating, I'm just clicking over here, this particular options will get activated, that is continue to prompt editor. So just simply click over there, and can you all see here, it shows preview also over here after you click on continue your prompt. Now, once you have selected your option, you are in the prompt editor, where you can get so many options available over here, right? If you will see over here, the first one is a text content. Right? You wanted to generate your own, you wanted to condense, right? Or you wanted to preserve, right? So that is a different options you all can just select. And again, here also, you all can just see even the amount of text you can decide. Even after you have copy pasted these text, you can preserve the amount of text which you wanted to present on your presentation. You all can see over here the different options which are available. That is minimal, then we have concise, right? Then we have detailed, extensive. So the amount of text varies, depends on your selection from you, right? Again, if you will see over here, this is just showing because I've just added, this is for the from educators and the student kind of tone you want. This is the default prompt which we have got, right? You all can just make the changes. If you want to do something else, I can just remove this, okay? For students, only for the students. I'm just making the changes in the prompt. Based on your prompt, it will generate accordingly. Okay, students or the educators. So I'm just making the changes into the default prompts which are available. Tone, of course, if you want only the formal one or only the informative one, you can again change those default prompt from here. Okay. Again, the languages you all can select. Only few selected ones are there. Hindi is available, right? The other languages, these are again the Malayalam, Marathi. You all can see, you can select the languages later on as well, or from here itself. I hope people are trying at the same time along with me. I'd like to see their presentation also, maybe at the end of the session, right? So when you see this, after selecting our amount of text, then the prompt, writing for, the tone which you would like over here, and then the output languages. Now, if you can see this one, this is nothing but the visuals or the theme of your PPT. You can see here the themes are available. You can view more if you would like to select any. This will be your PPT or the presentation theme. You can just go to the view more, and you can see the custom style. And the custom is, you can see this was the first theme which is selected over here. You want any other theme, you all can just select from the available option. These are the available options which are there, whichever you like, you can select that particular theme. Okay, this shows the preview also over here. So you all can select accordingly. This is all the themes and the preview, whichever you like, you can select. Simple. This theme got applied. You can see the tick mark as well. I'm selecting this particular theme. Now, these are not the presentation. When we are creating it using the Gamma, it shows you the different, types of image sources which you would like to import over here. So if you see the image source, we have the different images. You want the AI animated GIFs, you want automated images, the best images, whichever is suitable for your content will be selected from here. You want any web images or AI images will be generated from the original image using the graphics, of course, with the AI, then animated if you want. So anything you can select. So based on your choice from the image source, the image will be generated. Right now, I want to see, later on also we can change. So right now, I would like to see what kind of automatic images are getting generated. So I'm just using this automated one. The format, again, the presentation, because I'm creating a presentation, so I'm keep get the same like the presentation, the default one. So my selection is ready right now. I've selected the amount of text, the tone, language, visuals, image source, and the format. Okay. So this is just showing me right now one card. If I'll just click on generate, let's see what are we going to get. This is generating the content. Or people are trying. Can you all just post it on the chat which you're working on, which subject or which domain? If you all can just type it in the chat box for the same. Now you all can see the content is getting generated. Much better. Previous one. This is ready. Based on our content, you all can just see. This got generated. If you want any changes in this particular presentation, you all can just use the edit option, which are available here, right? You wanted to duplicate the slide, to copy this particular slide, you wanted to export this particular card, which has created only the single card for us. You want multiple, we can give that particular prompt as well. Images you wanted to add or you wanted to generate, we can do that, right? We can edit also with the AI. For example, I'm just using the AI right now. Or would you like to add or edit the card? So now, even in the writing, they have given us simple options also available, the direct options. Like if you wanted to fix spelling or grammar, you wanted any improvement in the writing, I can simply click on improving in the writing. You all can see the editing is happening on the right-hand side. Right? So it's just editing the card based on our, can see research methodology, ESG, and sustainability, accounting and finance. These three people, I can see that in the chat. They are from different domains. I request others also to post their domain to just know so that you all are working which other domains. So this is like formatted and the modify. If you don't like this one, you can select the original one or the modified one, which I can see. The finance also, I can see accounting, finance. We have more people. So here, I'm not getting any of, you can say, the options on this particular prompt, right? we can do it using some different other options as well, which you all can see, which is given on the left hand sidebar, right? The block images, if you wanted to add, you wanted to upload, I'll show you the same options with multiple slides. Okay, so this one was a simple presentation from a simple file which I have uploaded. We have different other options, which we have just downloaded the presentation file from the chat GPT. Let's use that this time instead of your Word file. Still, you all can see the Word file. This was the original Word file, right? Converted into is the presentable version, or you can say much better than the earlier one. How many of you agree to this and trying? Can you all just give your reaction in the chat box? Yes, everyone. And how many of you are trying? Themes, even once you've selected the themes, you can change it later on. You all can see over here that options is available here, the theme, right? The same thing, colorful, professional, light, dark, you can make the changes. You can see got applied over here on this particular slide, right? So this is there. Changes are getting reflected directly on the slides, the presentation slides, right? This is there. Okay. Now, once this is ready, you all can just present from here as well. This is the presentation mode for that single slide deck, which we have just now created. Yes, it got improved. Yes. Divya ma'am is trying. Okay. By the time you all are trying, let me just show you the other options as well for the slides, especially for the slides, which we can upload it directly. We just exit from there. Okay. Anybody would like to share their screen with this particular options if they have tried any? Before I move on to the next options, which are available here in the Gamma, we are going to try more options. Yes, here everyone, this is kind of an hands-on session. All the other upcoming sessions also will have this kind of hands-on session where we request all the participants to try these tools. Okay? Fine. So now this time, we have used this paste in text, the first option, where I've just copy pasted the text from the Word file. Now let's use this particular option. The second option, or maybe this option where you can generate your own slides by typing or creating a one-line prompt. Right? So I would like to give the same prompt which we have given it to ChatGPT just to see the different output which we are getting when we are using the different tools, right? So when I'm creating here, again, there are different options we have to make use of. I'm just giving the same prompt over here. Create a presentation on Indian knowledge system. Again, you need to select this card. These cards are like, by default, if you are using a free version, you can make use of only the 10 cards over here, right? Not more than the 10 cards. So if I'm using, for example, here 10 cards or 10 slides, the presentation slides will be generated, right? Here, you want the page style, you can select it from here itself. Like you want default, the sizes are given, right? The traditional, all this is simply a page style, which you can select from here. Even at the starting, You all can select the languages also from here. Whichever language you would like to select, you can select from here. Will be generated in that. Want like to use Hindi this time? Let's try that. And just simply on clicking on the generate outline, it will generate that outline. You all can see this time we have selected Hindi. So we are getting that in a Hindi, all the slides. Okay. Now, if you see this, it got created. Again, the same options which we have used earlier, that is the text content, amount of text you would like to add. Again, you can select it like you want minimal, detailed, concise, extensive. Based on that, your content will change, right? So an example, you want more detail about these topics which you have added. You can make the changes from here like we have done. This is kind of the same options which we have used earlier. I can make use of minimal or concise. Select the same here. Again, same visual. You can select theme from here. Image sources. This time if you want AI images, you can make use of. You can see here when you're using an AI image model, it is just showing which one you want. The image art style also we can select from here. Illustration, abstract, 3D, custom, photorealistic. Whichever you want, you can make use of this, right? So all this is in the advanced mode. You all can just create this particular presentation and simply click on, once you're done with that, simply click on generate after selecting all the options. When I'm selecting or I'm clicking on generate, you all can see that the presentation, the 10 slides, it's getting generated. It's here. All the content you all can see. It is getting generated. Not within a minute. It is just taking so fast. If you'll do the same thing, creating the presentation from the scratch, a lot of time. It's giving along with the text that's generated, the images as well. You all can see that. Related images, facts and figures, you all can see. Based on the topic, you all can see that this one. It is getting generated. Since we have selected that particular option, based on our option, look at the presentation. It's got created. Let me just present this to you all. When we are presenting, there is one more option of spotlight. So when I'm selecting the spotlight, this will highlight only one content, right? To highlight the second content, I'm just using my mouse. I'm just clicking on that, right? This is kind of a spotlight feature, just available here in Gamma app. You can see that, which highlights that particular content, only the one. How people are getting the spotlight function of this particular app, Gamma app. This is available only on during the presentation. Can you see that? You wanted to show all the contents all together. You can just stop this option by clicking on Spotlight. This is your presentation slides, which you all can just see, beautifully designed with all the images using Gamma app, right? You all can see that. So this is one of the option. I'll show you the different options also to add it every slide or each and every slide if you want. Like, let me just exit. You need to exit from the presentation mode. We are in the edit mode now. So as an example here, if you want to improve, we have different options available. You all can see that. The same options which we have seen, right? You want to make it more visual. You wanted to add more images. Just added, selected more visual. It is editing the card. You can see the editing is in the process. You all can see that over here. It's adding more images. Every option. You all can see that. Right? So this one is modified. You can see. And this one is the original one. So on the right hand, from the right hand side, you all can just select whichever you like. Like if you want modified one or the original one, you can just select it accordingly. Again, you can improve the prompt and make the changes. Same thing for the second deck. If you want any slide would like to change, there are different options available. So an example, for this particular text, I would like to make the changes in the text. So there are 3 dots. You just need to select that. This is the default one. You can select it later on as well, like the 3 dots. And you all can see the heading. You can change. The complete formatting bar will be there. It's complete formatting bar where I have bold, italic, underline, right? Whichever you want, visualize this particular text, right? You don't want that particular, you wanted to visualize this particular text. You wanted to add the images related to this particular text. So I've selected that particular option. That is the last option, right? You don't want this one. You can remove that particular diagram. Also, you can make changes. For example, it is bubble. We are just transforming. We are selecting the different one. Don't want the different shading or the color. That is also available. Showing in a center. Alignment also, you can make changes in the center, left. So these are the different tools, or you can say the options which are available to edit the slide in this particular mode as well. So these are the simple steps. I hope people are trying this one and finding it useful. How many of you are finding it useful? Those who have not used this one? Right? Even, I hope people are trying and editing. Even for the images, for every content for this particular slide, you can make the changes. Like, for example, I wanted to make the changes in the images. Can you all see that? Just click on that particular image or the content, wherever you wanted to make the changes. You can simply get this particular options available over here, right? Everything is available. Can you all see that? All your content can be changed or editable. You all can see that. The colors, all the schemes. I would like, these are the simple options which you all can try it. Now, even as an example, you wanted to add a particular slide, maybe at the end, thank you slide or any other slide. This is a option where you have a option to add a blank card. For example, I'll just click on blank card. You can see this blank card got added at the end. You wanted to type, you can type it on your own. I'm just adding a thank you slide, or you want to write to the AI, add. I'm just giving the prompt, thank you slide. Name, just write. This is the prompt I'm giving. Let's see. We'll just try it out. Editing my card. Just showing that particular editing on the inside, you all can see. Because I was using Hindi, so just dhanyavad, it's given. And then I said add my name. So my name got added. You all can see that. This is with the simple prompt. Also, you can make the changes or you can create slide. This is by simply writing a prompt. I have added one slide. You all can see that, right? These are the options. Again, if you wanted to move any particular slide, you just wanted to make the changes or rearrange, you can simply, this is the simple options which you all can just do drag and drop, where, see, this one got shifted to the previous one. So this is a drag and drop where you can just rearrange the slides as well. Okay. So I hope this one is clear. This option is clear to everyone. Simple, yet powerful features. Your life easy. Of course, if you wanted to edit the content, I have already told you all, you can edit by using this. Delete, you can delete also. It's complete slide you wanted to delete, you can do that. You can make the changes, the slide, everything is possible. All the options are available. So this was the second option which we have selected. Let me show you the next option. Any doubt, any query till here? Getting some... Thank you, ma'am. So you all can just try this one. Okay, simple one. And as I said, yeah, one more thing I would like to tell you all, like this is directly, either you can present it from here, or if you wanted to download, there is an option for that. If you click on this three dot, there is an option of export. If you wanted to download this particular presentation, you can do so. Just simply click on export and it will give you an option. You wanted to export to which format, right? You all can just see that either PDF format, PowerPoint, export to your Google slide. It will be, go to the Google slide. Of course, sometimes we need some images or the PNG files. You all can export. I'll simply click on export the PowerPoint. You all can see it is exporting the PowerPoint. The same slide will be downloaded in the PowerPoint format. Let me show you all these options. So this is getting downloaded. You all can see that. To the other tools as well. Yeah. This is, yeah, this one got downloaded. I'll just write IKS PPT. Let's open this one. The same thing got downloaded. You all can see. Right. So this is in the downloadable format. Complete site got downloaded in a PowerPoint slide presentation. Same thing. You all can try the other options which are available. You can export to the PDF that you all can try. You wanted to share it with the particular people. You can collaborate with this link. You can use that, collaborate, so that more people can work on the same. Let me just take you quickly to the last option of this Gamma app. I hope everyone is finding it useful. I can see that in the chat. Anybody has already used Now this time, I'm just using this option where we are uploading the PowerPoint presentation, right? Word file we have already used. These are the Google slide if you want to import from the Google Drive and all. Here, even the PowerPoint slide, plain one, I think this was the plain one. We'll just see which one was the plain one. I think this one. Yes. So we'll upload that one just to see how this is getting formatted, right? So we'll use this. This is importing with AI. Yes, Parita ma'am, I'll just show you that, the help of this one. Now, when you are uploading the PPT or the presentation, can you see this is showing me two different options where it is asking me whether you wanted to transform the content, you wanted to redesign your slides, right? They will use our content which is there in the PPT as a starting point, but they will add new layouts and the images. We'll try both. I'll show you both, right? Or if you want just to, format your PPT, you don't want it to make any changes. You wanted to preserve whatever text and images you have added, right? It will just polish your slide. So right now, because since my presentation is very blank, just use the first one. Or maybe visual import also, we can use it later on. Again, transform the content. I'll show you both. Whenever you're selecting different options, you will get a different presentation. So first option, of course, presentation. And I'll just click on continue. This is just again showing me because same option, you all are now very much aware about this. Select the theme which you want from here. Select the amount of text you want. Here's an example. I just want minimal text. I'm just selecting minimal, just going for one theme. And let me just simply create the images this time. I'm just changing it to Illustrator. And then let's create just to see how this particular thing looks. There are 14 cards, the same slides, which we have uploaded with the 14 slides. For the free version, there are limited number of slides, 10. You all might getting that 10. Yes. Yes, because since these are the online tool, Dr. Suresh, these are the online tool. So we are, doesn't depend, we are not installing anything. So you can use it on any Windows. So these are all online website. You can directly go to the link and create it directly on the online. So perfectly fine on any Windows. So Windows version doesn't affect this one since it's an online. So this is, you all can just see, this is completely transforming the content, adding images. You all can just see that this, because since I've added, not getting any real images because of the selection. Yes, so of course, that's why I was just about to come to you on this particular point, Kunika. Paid version and the free version has some limitations. So many options are not available. I'm using a paid version for the same. So there are limitations. So there is only one option, like they give some credit for particular presentation slides. You can create some other account and then you can use it. But few options like the 3D and all will not be available even for the free version. Yes.
There's one
There are
more doubt
limitations.
I wanted to ask you. Sorry to cut you down
Yeah. Tell me.
before I forget. I'm from interior design background. I'm an interior designer. Like for an example, there is when I was a design student, there was a software called AutoCAD where currently we use that as well. Like, now the generation, the things have, as per the time is going on, students have started using a Rayon right now. So Rayon is a 3D is a 2D tool where it is a time consuming, and in half an hour you are ready with your 2D layout.
Mm-hmm.
But still the AI, if you see all the details as far as I have researched, so none of the AI tool has been come up till now who can generate a three detailing drawings for interior designing. So till now we do our own detailing drawings.
Yes, so there are limitations, as I told you, or also even if you have seen here also in the
Yeah.
presentation, right?
Yeah.
The content also we need to review, we need to
Yes.
make the changes and all. So AI also has its own limitations, of course. Like
Limitations.
the prompt and all fine, but again the tools also has their limitations. So whichever options is available,
Yeah.
they are limited to that particular tool. So if it's not available, either in the paid version or in the free version, but if they
Yeah.
have given that particular option, then and then only we can use it. Maybe they're
Correct.
doing, and maybe in a future you will get the AI tool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe if anybody knows any other tool like which Kunika has shared, they all can just share if they know any tools for the same, because I have not used any tools on, especially on the design. But of course, there are upcoming sessions on image
Yeah.
creation and infographics, but of
Mm-hmm.
course, not at that detailing.
Correct.
You people need, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome. Okay, so you all can just see that here. I'll just take this question like the Parita ma'am has asked, Parita Desai, if you can show again how to add more images or the pictures. Okay. So here, ma'am, say an example, you would like to add images. There are prompts you can see over here, right? You wanted to make more visual. I'm just showing it to you again. Like this one is a plain, or maybe this one. I'll just take. Let me just take something where you don't have images and all. So maybe this here. Okay, conclusion maybe. So if you wanted to make it more visual, you can just click on this AI, right? This particular card. There is an option. This option you can make use of, add images or make this more visual. There is an image section over here, right? So you all can use that, make this more visual. If you click on that, or you wanted to add an image, you can add one more image, right? If you don't want to give a general prompt, just see that. It's getting generated here. It is just editing the card. It takes time. Let's move on to the other tool after this. See, it's getting now three images, generating three images. So we have selected that particular option. So now three images, because we have selected the option, make it more visual. So three images got added, right? So these are the simple options which you all can just explore more. Got it, ma'am? I think clear, everyone? So the same thing, the same options which we have explored, this is there in this Gamma app. So this is your first tool. We just, if anybody has any doubt, any query in the Gamma, I'll just explore the other tools just in a brief, because I thought this one has more feature. If you all can just compare with the other one, simple to use first of all, right? Where even the free version has more options. You all have seen that. Later on also you can change if you wanted to edit or anything. This will be available. All the presentation will be available over here. You all can see that. Right? Later on also can make the changes. You can edit. It's not like one time task. You all can just explore this one. Okay. Anybody would like to share if they have created any presentation before I move on to the other tools? Just brief you about the other tools as well. which you all can just more or less has the same kind of an interface that you all can just explore. Yes. Yes, Deepti. So the paid version has that option where you can, you don't have an Gamma app logo. But of course, if they are giving you something free, they wanted to market themselves, they wanted to publicize, right? For the publicity, there is a watermark. But of course, there are ways you can use your own creativity to hide that particular Gamma app icon, but it's not possible. It's only for the paid version, the watermark is not there. Yes. So I've allowed you to present your presentation. Yeah, I can see Vibha Singh. Maybe you can share the link there. Parita ma'am has asked me to share, give her the sharing rights. I'll just see. Vibha Singh has created this one. Education in India, transforming a global giant. Good one. Yes, this is her presentation. I can see many more. Great to see you all this creating these presentations using this particular tool. I hope you all have find it useful. I can see many more. Yeah, good one, this one. I hope you have tried the editing options which we have discussed. You can try, many more are there. Really good work, Vibha Singh. Parita Desai, I can see her sharing the screen. Yes, ma'am. Okay, this was the, ma'am, you can unmute yourself if you wanted to, if you wish to. Geeta ma'am is just one person. If now I think Geeta ma'am is sharing. Can you just have one person sharing at one time? Okay. So Geeta ma'am, just wait. I can, yeah, we can just see one at a time. Okay, great. So I've used the other language, Gujarati. Yes. Right, ma'am?
Yes,
This is a nice presentation. I can see that. I hope
I have
everyone is
tried
able
to
to see.
use Gujarati language.
Yes, ma'am. But is it like you are the best judge? Like, is it showing you the proper content or you
Yeah,
need
yeah.
some changes?
No, absolutely amazing. Actually, I
Okay.
have used many times AI, but this is the first time I'm using it so nicely. Thanks, Sarika.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. And I'm glad to see that you have used this and that is also in Gujarati. So your language is good. Beautiful design. You have added the multiple images as well. Good. Anybody else would like to share or you want me to share? I hope everyone is able to see the presentation of theirs. Yes, it was nicely designed. I can see many people have added their links over here. I can see the Gagan Bhatia. We take their presentation one by one. Yeah, it's on the new product development. Okay. Let me just present it quickly. Okay. Satisfied with this? I think you wanted more text. If you want the less text, you can use the different format. At the starting, you can select concise or the other one.
The only thing with this is it just allows you for 10 cards. And I
Yes,
was just checking my earlier email ID. I tried to create a presentation from that. So it
so-
says your credits are over.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I had to
Yes, yes.
log in from another email ID and do all this.
So, sir, for free version, it limits to 10 cards only. And even there are credits. So we can't make, once the credits are over.
But actually that is my question, madam. Once the credits are over, so what do we do? I to just logged in from another email ID, but then how many email IDs can you keep on creating?
So first, sir, for that we need to pay for the we need to pay
That you
for
need to take paid version.
We need to go for a paid version if you are
I
wanting.
I have to tell you, ma'am, your session is very nice. Okay, I enjoyed and I was looking forward to it. And thank you
sir.
so much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
Thanks to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So we'll just move on to the next one. I'll just show the different tools also quickly because I think we have a time constraint. I'll just take one more presentation quickly. I think there are two. This we have seen the ICT train transforming the education. Nice theme. Key technologies. Personalizing the learning journey. So it's really nice. This one is gamification. Yeah, gamification is also there. I think it's tomorrow. Very nice. Okay, so we'll just stop over here so that we can use. I'll just show you at least just the overview of the other tools which are also available. This is from Anwar sir. Future of fashion shopping in India. Nice one. Okay, you have used the digital images. Even we can give prompt for this. Nice one. You got the images, related images for this? Yes, very nice. Okay. So let me just quickly take you all to the other tools. Please I'll just use chat box and I'll just show their interfaces more or less. You can make use of these tools which are available using the same prompt, right? The prompt you can just type. You have to log in, same thing like which we have done it in a Gamma app. I'm just sharing all the links over here in the chat. This is aippt.com. You can make use of this one as well. We have beautiful AI again, but here the problem is with the same thing, like the paid version and few.
Madam, I just have a question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ma'am, in this AI PPT, is there a restriction of cards like in the
Yes, sir.
Gamma
Yes, sir.
version?
It's a 10 cards if you are using a free version. So 10 cards.
10 cards. So there is a restriction.
Yes, yes. So what we could do is like if you have more cards and all, create a multiple presentation, right? When you are downloading it, use the same thing and then you can club it when after downloading.
Okay, okay. Multiple times you have to put it. Okay, okay, done, ma'am, done.
It's just one of the way where you can, have more cards.
Sure.
Slide bean is there. We have Dectobus. So all these are for the slide, generate my slide. You can just give a prompt same way and you can make use of this. Then we have slide AI. Yeah, so this one, no, I would like to just show you just, and then this one is integrated to the slide AI, right? The slide AI, if you're using Google Doc, right? The Google Slides. So for this particular one, you need to install the slide AI. It is just showing you the option. It will show you the option. Install it as an add-on. This will work like an add-on, right? The Google Slides add-on or the PowerPoint add-on. So once you install this particular slide AI, right, you can just go to the link which I have shared on the chat box, right? So when we are talking about this one, this will be kind of an extension. I'll just show you after installation of this particular tool, slide AI, once you go to your slides, right? I'm on one slide here. This is a slide, Google slide I'm using. When you go to the extension after installing that slide AI right from .io, you can install that. You can go to this extension tab and you can see there this add-on got added. The extension got added. So using this extension, you can generate the slides, right? So this is the extension which got added after installation. This is very important, everyone. And again, because this is, multiple, because this one is one over here, just showing me for the multiple accounts kind of thing. But let me just show you the kind of PPT or the presentation gets created with a single prompt with this particular extension. Here, you can make use of this extension. You all can see generate new slides. I've just given one prompt to this one, and it has created the IKS, on the IKS, this complete presentation. This one is a extension which I'm using, right? And as you all are aware, Gemini is also there, but again, it will just give you some kind of, the summary slide if you wanted to add, you wanted to create any slide, but the single slide can be added.
Sarika ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, where did you give the command for this prompt in this?
Ma'am, here, once you install, I'll just show
Yeah.
you just have to click on generate new slides, right? It takes you to the different steps. Can you see that?
Okay, and here I have to give the prompt.
Yes.
Okay.
So once
Got
you
it.
click,
Thank
for
you.
example, I'll write the same prompt, right? For the Indian, I'm just giving a title. I'll just show you quickly.
Yeah.
Indian knowledge system. I'm just adding the title, the content, just the topic. There are different steps. So let me take you to the steps. If you can just see topic, content. So first one is a topic. Once you click on that particular topic.
Yeah, then the content.
Yes. So you can just continue with this and it will take you to all the steps. This is like not a one time, this topic and then the content you can select, you can see that over here. Second will be content and the instructions, context is there, outline is there. So all the, at the end, it will take you through all these particular steps, right?
Okay.
So,
Got it.
yes. So once you will,
Thank you.
yeah. So I hope everyone has got it. Again, I'll tell you the steps. So first, you need to go to the slide.oi, slidesai.io. You can see it is just showing me uninstalled because I've already installed. So there also you have to select either you wanted to add this extension to the PowerPoint slide or your Google Slides. So I'm using it in a Google slide. I've selected a Google slide. So once you are done with that, you can see that particular thing got added into your extension, right? And then the same steps which I've shown you. Clear? You all can just try that, this one. Okay. And again, you have the Gemini as well, but again, it will create a single slides. It's just coming free whenever you are using a Google slide. It help you all with that. Okay. Anyone has tried this one or any other tools? They can also share their experience. So we have seen the slide AI.io. Then we have slidesgo.com. Let me just share these links with you all in the chat. So you all can just explore these options. You just share this link. Yeah. I've shared that link here. Okay. This one is there. Then there are many more, if you can just see that. We have .ai. You can see not only this one, but you can create different videos as well. Image generation and all will be the next session. We are just focusing on video. The upcoming sessions, we are focusing on image generation as well. Like today, I've covered only the slides or the presentation, which is very, very important part of our, regular teaching. So that's why I've taken one tool in more detail. So you all can just try these different tools. Pop AI is also there. You all can see the Pop AI. Again, the same kind of prompt you're supposed to give. Pop AI. Anybody has used this one or any of the tool which I'm showing it over here? I request people to just share if they have used any other tool in the chat. Yes. Yes, everyone or anyone. Okay, so I'm just sharing these links with you all. Presentation. Pop AI. Then okay, yes. So these are so many tools which you all can explore, where we have covered Gamma app more in detail. More or less, you will find the same kind of an interface, but of course, the output or the presentation will be different from one, one app or one website to another. Okay. So let me just take you the time stream now. Yes, limitation is there, of course. So let me just share my screen now, since we are at the end of our session. Is my PPT visible to all of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we have gone through the different, I've just shown you all the different top AI tools for the presentation, right? Especially we have covered Gamma app, where you all have seen the powerful content creation of the presentation, where no design skills is needed. Very advanced features you have seen, like changing the images, even language also you can change. You can give different prompts, and you can have multiple options available from this plain Word file. You have seen how to create the presentation. From the plain slide got converted into very beautiful presentation, including various graphics, images, right? We have added the content as well. So live demo, you all have seen how we have imported the content from applying different expert design features which were available, added images, and export the same thing in a PDF or the PPT format. You have seen, of course, the spotlight feature as well. You can present it when you are presenting it online in the Gamma app. Right? So here we are the end of our presentation. You all have seen like how these AI tools are empowering our content creation, and why to use these AI content creation. We all will agree to this, that it really reduced the content creation effort to the 90%, and it enhanced the creativity. AI actually suggests the different layouts as well as the visuals, right, which we might have never think of. And not only that, whenever we are creating these visually appealing presentation, it captures the audience attentions, right? So ultimately, AI gives us more time for what really matters, that is a teaching, mentoring, and focusing on the content rather than the visuals or the presentations and connecting with the students. So only a quick reality check to everyone whenever we are talking about the AI. So, AI is amazing, but it is not perfect. You all have seen, right? So you have to make sure that all the AI generated materials are effective. You need to verify the information. Sometimes AI, hallucinates the facts as well. So you need to cross verify. Again, not only that, you have seen there are so many editable options which are available. You need to add your personal touch, use your own tone, your own examples you can add, right? You can add your own images. Maybe you wanted to use a logo like we are using the Atlas logo and all. You can add those as well, just to give, the personal touch and authenticity, of course. Whenever you are using these AI tools, make sure that whenever there is a very important thing is the content should be accessible, right? So for that, use clear fonts, use good contrast and the captions which are available. And of course, make it concise, as we all talk about 7 rule, make the shorter presentation, and which will be holding the attention better. And at the end, very, very important, please remember, always remember that AI is your assistant, of course, not your replacement. Again and again, we are uh, talking about that, because here your expertise and judgment will give the value to everything which you are creating. Okay, so that is very, very important. So thank you so much, everyone, for your active participation today. You all have created amazing presentation. I can see that. I hope this session has given you fresh ideas on how to use AI tools, especially like Gamma and Slide AI and all, to simplify your teaching, content creation, or the presentations. So I encourage you all to explore the other tools as well, at least one of these tools to create the presentation for your next classes. And yeah, so this is my email ID. If you have any doubt, any query, you can in touch with me. This is my LinkedIn profile link where we can stay connected. I would like to hear your questions or experiences, if any, which maybe especially which tools you people are using, or about this particular session as well, or any other questions. I'm ready to take the questions now, if any.
Ma'am, I don't have any questions, but the experience I want to show that I have used that slide share or slide AI, whatever you have discussed, that was not giving a good content rather than the Gamma, which you have taken for detail. So that was the best one, which I also prefer for using a different email IDs for free versions if you want. And if you want to get
Ma'am,
paid,
yes, so if you are using extensively, this is not that costly, because I'm also using a pro version. They charge
if you have
500,
that use, then it's so.
yeah,
And
500.
that AI PPT which you have discussed, that was also not giving a correct content. Many
Yes,
mistakes I came across, that was not giving a good content also. In
yes,
content, I faced a lot of mistakes were there. They were not giving even the detail. They were not covering the points also. So I
yes,
faced that they were not appropriate one, that was only giving a slide which was not for much of use.
yes. So that
So
again,
that
yeah, so we need to, even for this also, we need to refine the content. Again, we need to refine our prompts as well. Like in yesterday's, you have learned different types of prompt engineering, the tips.
we have to take help from AI. And then
Yes, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
thank you so much.
Anybody else?
But it helped me a lot. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Yes, ma'am.
May I?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Sarika, first of all, I would like to congratulate you and your management for organizing such a wonderful hands-on training session. I have used Napkin for preparing my PPTs, but it was taking full 1 day, and then only I was feeling that something is missing. But today I'm very much satisfied after using your Gamma. Gamma also I had tried 3 times, but that time I was not totally aware that how to use it efficiently. But you have cleared all your doubts, and as a Raheja colleague, I am really proud of you that
Thank you
you
so
have
much,
gone
ma'am.
a
Thank
long
you.
way, and best
Thank,
of luck.
thank you so much, ma'am. It really means a lot. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so I think we don't have any more questions, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Dr. Sarika, for that incredibly insightful and hands-on session today. It was wonderful. The demonstration of AI tools that you've given showed us how technology can actually beautifully complement creativity in the lesson design, making content creation more engaging, efficient, and learner-centric. Even the practical walkthroughs in classroom applications truly inspired us to integrate, and I hope we integrate these tools meaningfully into our teaching practices. So, on behalf of AIU and Atlas Skilltech University, we extend our heartfelt gratitude for your time, expertise, and energy. It's an honor to present you with a certificate of appreciation as a token of our sincere thanks. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Participants, a gentle reminder, the attendance and feedback links for this session are now shared in the chat. Please ensure you fill them in, as submission of these forms after every session is mandatory for the final certification. Attendance is mandatory for all 5 days in order to be eligible for the final certification. Also, I would request by the time you're filling up the feedback links, before we close, may I please request everyone to kindly switch on your cameras for a quick group photograph. Thank you. So we'll take a quick break and start the second session exactly at 3:30. Thank you so much. See you all at 3:30. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.